What's going on, everybody? Today's video is another one of Hades. I thought I would give up some information on like the trophies and just unlocking certain things. First thing, once you've unlocked all the stuff you need to from the contractor, like you want the fountain chambers. They're rare, but I mean they're useful. You need the fatal list of prophecies, otherwise you can't get most of the trophies. All the extreme measures, I've never used that. Rod of fishing useful. The court musician sentence, you need that for some administrative privilege you need for stuff. And these are worth getting just from the extra shit they give whenever you have to pick up that stuff. Once you've unlocked all the infernal arms, I mean the keys, the katana keys are pretty much pointless. What I do is you'll have plenty of gemstones at the end of the game after you clear the game a few times. What I do is I spend my gems on that and then buy nectar. You'll want to basically give nectar to everybody. You want to max everybody's stuff out up to the point where you give them ambrosia, because a lot of the trophies hang on that. To get the trophies for Skelly's prizes, you need to clear a heat 8 and a heat 16. I haven't done the 16. I've done the 8, but I haven't done the 16. So you need a heat of 16 to get the second one. I don't know what the third one is, but you don't have to do anything with it to get the trophy for it. Let's see, another trophy is maxing all these out, which is fucking gonna take forever. These are the Chthonic companions. The first one you'll probably be able to get is the one from Dusa. Same thing, just give her a bunch of nectars, talk to her every chance you get, and when you give her the ambrosia, or right before you, when you go to give her the ambrosia, she'll give you this. Skelly's is the same way. Only the difference with it, and that one's a Megara, same thing, talk to her, fight her, talk to her, fight her, talk to her, fight her, while giving her nectar each time, and eventually she'll give you that. The other one is, you gotta talk to Achilles and Patroclus, I think that's his name. Yeah, Patroclus. You talk to them and do a quest involving them to get that one. Sisyphus is another one, same thing, nectar, until you give him ambrosia, then you do a quest, and he'll give you another one, and then Thanatos is the other one. And I don't know why I haven't gotten it yet. I've talked to him, and I've gotten him up to where I should be able to give him ambrosia, but it's not letting me do it yet. Anyway, for Skelly's though, he'll say something about the sword, and you need to max out the aspect of Zagreus, and then kill him with it, and then he'll give you rib. The first hidden aspect you're probably going to get is going to be the aspect of Guan Yu. You get that from talking to Achilles, and he'll give you the words, and then you go check the weapon, and he'll say the words, and it'll open up the hidden aspect, and then you can use Titan's Blood and unlock it. The sword, you talk to Nyx. I haven't gotten it yet because I just found out that clearing the game doesn't count. In order to get some of the conversations to happen, you have to actually die before you get to the last boss. Or I don't know, you can die at the last boss, I don't know. But I didn't know that. I've been clearing the game, which you gotta clear it anyway to get to the heat of 16. But yeah. But the first one is swords is Nyx, who you need to talk to. The spear you get from Achilles, which will probably be the first one you get. The shield you get from Chaos, actually. You have the shield equipped and talk to Chaos a couple of times with it equipped, and he'll give you the words for it. The bow you speak to Artemis a couple of times with it equipped. The knuckles you get from having them equipped, and be sure that you fight the Minotaur, not the boss version of him, but the mini boss version of him, where he walks away when you get him down so low. You need to talk to him, and he'll say something about the gloves the first time, and then like the next 2 or 3 times you talk to him, he'll give you the words to unlock the aspect of Gilgamesh. And then the last one you get for speaking to Zeus with it equipped. Eventually he'll give you the words for it. And that's pretty much that on how to unlock the weapon aspects. Your oh, the glove, look at that right there, that magnetic thing makes me take my damage. Anyway, yeah, this is the Pax of Punishment. That one, you take every level is 20% extra damage. Healing effects are less, prices are higher, more enemies. That one makes it to where each boss has a new technique. Like the first one, you'll fight whichever Fury you have to fight, but there'll be one of the other ones will join in every so often and do attacks. The second one for the Hydra, It makes it to where instead of a solid platform, it's multiple platforms with lava everywhere, and he can move around a lot more. And then the one for Theseus and them is they get special armor. Theseus will have a chariot that he's in and guns. But I mean, you can knock him out of it after you get so long, it'll break and it goes back to fighting like normal. That one gives foes more life. That one makes him has perks, and you need to do this one. I think it's this one. There's a trophy attached to this one, fighting one of each perk or killing something with one of each perk. And you need to do all of them, not all at one time, but you need to have done all of them to get a trophy. And when it says +1 armor foe or some additional problem, usually it makes them where they can teleport, or it changes up the level they're on. Instead of being one solid piece, it's in multiple places with gaps in between. That one you have to purge a boon to go to the next area. That one's not that bad. The bonus movement, attack speed, height and security. That one doesn't really matter as long as you don't get hit by traps or in the background, but they do extra damage. That one gives you -3 per rank starting from the bottom. And then damage roll. That one just puts a temporary shield on and makes sure if you have the attack, the bonus that's you deal so much damage to undamaged enemies, that will negate that, because you have to hit them at least once to break that shield on them, and they can still have an actual shield underneath it. That one makes it to where you get less boons. You only have 2 instead of 3, or if you up it, it goes down to where you just get 1. And this one puts a 9-minute time, which isn't that bad, because it gives you 9 minutes a section. But like say if you have 4 minutes left in the first area and you get to the second area, it tacks 9 onto it. It doesn't get rid of that 4 minutes or just give you 9. It adds 9 to it, so it's not that bad. And that's really all I wanted to point out. Like I said, I can't really think of anything else. Like I said, and for one of the trophies and to get the epilogue, you have to max all the favor. I don't think you have to give them ambrosia, but you have to get their hearts maxed out. And then there's one for Nyx and Chaos. You have to have theirs maxed out, but without having the. Yeah, see, when you go to give her the ambrosia, it gives you the thing. And his is the same way, but I haven't talked to him enough times. But yeah, you have to. Same way with them. All theirs have to be maxed out. I need to do your disease. Cerberus. There's Deuces. There's Skellies. See, you get the thing. Their summons. But that's really all I want to point out about the trophies. It's kind of, if anybody's wondering what they need to do, or just remember that a lot of the conversations only happen if you die. You can't clear it and get the conversation, because usually they'll say something else. Another thing too, whenever you're trying to up their bounty, I mean their affection or whatever by getting them nectar, the easiest thing to do, or like if you need to beat certain ones, the easiest thing to do is equip whichever one of these for whichever god you need to see. Except for Hermes, his don't count. His isn't it. But that way you'll be guaranteed to run into one of them. And then just suicide. Just let yourself die. The exception, of course, is if you're trying to get the ranks up, but you'll have to get them up anyway to get the second trophy for Skelly shit at 16. Like I said, the challenges aren't too bad depending on what combination you do, and you don't have to do all of them, but you do have to do all of them over whatever number of tries to get the trophy for it. And that's really all I got. I just wanted to kind of get some helpful information on that for those who might be playing this game. Appreciate you watching. Y'all take it easy. Have a good one.